You know, at this point, it's really hard to tell whether it was all actually hashtag it's all connected or not, but we're going to talk about it here right now, and another actor from MCU TV being sought after for MCU films. So I think many of you are very well aware that Marvel Studios, the film division, has no problem looking over at the TV side of things and of course getting a few actors to star in other roles. This is becoming more commonplace. Now, while the Punisher himself, Jon Bernthal, has expressed interest in staying in the MCU as the Punisher, and Kevin Feige is rumored to want him to continue that role, some of the other characters that aren't as important as the main characters have already kind of seen their way out of the TV side of things and already transitioning into the film side. Of course, we already know that Blade is one of these, and next up we could be looking at Jigsaw. So the Jigsaw actor himself, Ben Barnes, who recently sat down for an interview, talks about his career, looks back on it, gives it a little retrospective, and talks about the future. Of course, he talks about the Punisher. Now, what's interesting in this, and I will link it in the description down below and put it up here on the screen for you guys, is the fact that he lets it be known that he's met with Marvel, specifically Marvel Studios, and he's discussed a role down the road. Now, he doesn't go into who he would be playing, but he says it's too similar to a character he's already played, aka Jigsaw. Now, obviously, while nobody can report a guaranteed character that he might have talked to them about, a lot of assumptions are being made that this was for Moon Knight. Now, Moon Knight, of course, is schizophrenic, and there's a lot to his personality and him being all over the place and a little damaged up in the brain. And when you look at how they portrayed Jigsaw, where he wasn't as scarred, he was more of a fragmented mind that can get a hold of his reality, you start to see here. So I'm gonna be inclined to believe that this is what it was for, but who knows, maybe it was for something else, we don't really know. But then again, what else could be as similar in Marvel to something he's played before, right? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that it would be something else. So, it's an interesting look at Marvel because there's plenty of actors out there, but they seem to be going to the Marvel TV well to kind of remine it for gold. And obviously, I don't think they hire somebody big like Jon Bernthal, who was the Punisher, to be like, yeah, okay, you're gonna be like Wolverine now. Like, that wouldn't make sense. But some of these villains like this, I think this could work. And honestly, I think Ben Barnes is a great actor. So personally, for me, I think this would be a huge get. Now, whether it's Moon Knight or not, who really knows? But yeah, you can kind of stand to reason that they don't want him as Moon Knight, because inevitably we're probably going to get the Punisher in the core MCU. So when Punisher stands next to Moon Knight, it'd be a little weird considering he'd be like, wait a second, you look like Billy Russo. And you're also schizo, huh? Interesting.